Okay, so we're gonna do a little tour of my house. First, we're in front of my house. You can see across the way there's a dormitory which hasn't quite been finished yet. That's gonna be for the A-level students when they start the A-level program at my school. And then if you look down there, you will see some kids pumping water. That's the well that I now use for water. We used to just use, oh no, there's the well where those kids are pumping. And the old water source, which people still use, is just a little stream, a little pipe that comes out of the ground from there. But this is an actual well that some Christian group came and built, and it didn't work for a long time, but finally it works, and it's really great because it's super fast, because the spring is slow and you end up waiting forever. So yeah, that's the front. And then let's see, here we go. It's my little house, my front door, and I left it open. And here we are. This is when you walk in. I have a little chair where I usually keep my backpack. This, eventually I'll have a chair. I'm still waiting for it to be made, but for now I just have the extra cushions and some baskets on top that Nolte likes to play in, and my laundry basins are in the bottom. And then I have this chair, which usually has crap on it, but I actually cleaned it up, and I just got this new bookcase, so I moved the crap off the chair and put it all in the bookcase, and I have all of my teaching stuff there, and there's a lovely window, and those two orange ropes on the wall are my indoor clothesline when it rains. Okay, hold on, we've got an escapee. Nolte? Nolte, you are not supposed to escape. Come on, come on. Okay, inside. Let's close that door. All right, so here, oh, there we go. Here is my coffee table. It's a little messy right now. It's got a bunch of wax from candle drippings on it. My couch, and I have some, right now my sole decoration are some Christmas ornaments that Aunt Diane sent me. Those are the ones hanging right above the couch. Have this little table here, little end table, and then this is a bag of corn that I'm supposed to have ground up. I'm gonna try to use that as laundry, or not laundry, as litter for this one right here. Hi, Nolte. Say hello. Okay, she's a little camera shy. Hold on, let's do a zoom. Nolte. Hi. Why so shy? Oh, here she comes. Alrighty. Here we go. Oh boy. All right. So, back to the tour. So, along this wall next to the door, let's see, in the corner we have a pair of Andrew's shoes that I basically used to kill bugs. They hurt his feet once when he walked here, so he left them here, borrowed some flip-flops, and I now use them as giant bug killers. This is my shoe bench, and I have a basket for extra, like, bunch of flip-flops and stuff. And then I have these hanging pegs that are just sort of generic for whatever, you know, sometimes they use it for coats, jackets, bags, whatever. So, oh, here's the ceiling. Here's where a lot of bats were over in this corner. But you can see I just have exposed beams. This is the top of the wall. They just sort of end. So this is why having bats was problematic. And here's my bedroom. First I have my little laundry basket, which is empty because I did laundry this morning. Got some extra toilet paper, a flashlight, and then a whistle. And that was used to store earrings by the old PCB, but I don't use it anymore. And then I have, let's see, a bunch of hooks. That is for my hanging stuff, my pajamas, my towel, the conga, all the necessary things. My toiletries. And then, oh, there I am. This is what I consider my dresser. I have a bunch of pictures and cards and things that people have sent me all around it. And then I have all my sort of toiletry goodies and whatnot here. And then next to the bed, I keep my headlamp, which is the most important thing here. I also keep a little knife that my friend Harold gave me that's supposed to be able to stick in a man's femur or woman or attacker. Some hair stuff hanging up. Here's my bed. It's right now got a bunch of stuff that I have to pack on it. And above it we have my lovely mosquito net, which I rarely ever use. I only really used it to keep the bats out. So this is how I had to suspend it with a lot of string, but I made it work. Back to the door, and then this is on the door I hang my jackets and bags. I've got some hangers on the side of my cabinet, which is the best thing in the world. It's where I store everything important. It was much more organized when I first got it, but unfortunately, let me open it and give you a peek. Unfortunately, because Nulty cannot control herself, I now have to stick all of her cat food in here. Otherwise, you'll notice the duct tape for where she tried to eat through the bag. And all of her goodies that she likes to eat. Let's see, I've got a little hat, got my sleep sack, and on top is Nulty's carrying case, and she loves to jump up there, and then she will then, from there, jump on the top of the wall and roam around. Let me just close this. And then, yes, you can see all the scratch marks. I think you can see all the scratch marks where Nulty sort of jumps and then pulls herself up. It's kind of amusing to watch. So that's the bedroom. Got a nice window here, a map on the wall. That's about it for decorating. And here's Nulty again. Hi, this is your little favorite spot in the sun. Say hi to the folks at home, my little sweet. Hi. Hi, baby. Oh, that's the girl. That's the Nulty. What a cutie. Let's see that tummy. Okay. All right, I'm going to finish the tour. All right, so through my little hallway here, got a map of the world with Los Angeles and Connecticut and Tanzania marked off. And this room is technically supposed to be my guest room, but it's really, it's a storage room. I keep my luggage and stuff here, but it's primarily, as you can see, become Nulty's litter room. And because she has a tendency to poop on the floor, I had to put newspaper down, which she's constantly tearing up. You can see some of her handiwork there. She likes to shred it. There's her little basin that she likes to ignore. Here's a window. You can't see. I think there's too much of a glare, but you can kind of, there's my neighbor's house across the way. Oh yes, I have a fabulous Superstars of Rap poster. And this is my laundry line, another indoor clothesline that I use when it's wet. But yes, Superstars of Rap. And of course, I had to buy it because it includes Barack Obama. Apparently there was a hip-hop inauguration that I missed. So that is it for the guest room. Maybe if I actually have guests, I will get a bed in here, but I have to figure out what I'm going to do with Nulty because she's sort of taken this room over. So back out here, this is what my kitchen area is. Let's see, we've got Nulty's bowls on the floor. This is some chalkboard paint, some pictures on the wall, some stuff that people have sent me. The monkeys are from my friend Rachel. And there's the little Nultykins drawing that I did on the chalkboard paint. This is my water, my hand washing station, and it's where I purify water so I can, there's a filter in the top bucket and it drips down, and then the stuff in the bottom is drinkable water. This is cleaning supplies, soap. You can't not have a Jesus poster here in Tanzania. So this is the Way of the Cross. They love their giant Jesus posters. This is, down. Okay, I'm actually trying to charge my solar lanterns inside. So they're in the sun right now. This is pots, pans, basins, cleaning supplies, Insecticide, super important for ants that like to attack. Here's another window, lovely window. There's a sort of, I don't think it was either never finished or it exploded or something because it looks like it's all charred. And then on the other side of that is the Mku's house. Let's see, here's my basket to hang food so the rats don't get to it, but I don't really have a rat problem anymore thanks to Nulty. Hopefully eventually those other 2 baskets that are in the living room that Nulty likes to sleep in, eventually those will hang and I'll have more food storage. These bags are full of all the goodies that people have sent me in care packages. And then I have all of my necessary kitchen stuff, towel, apron, funnel, measuring cups, bottle opener, what are those things called? Hot mitts or whatever, and then a couple of plastic trivets or rabbit trivets. Here is, oh, these are important. These are my water buckets. These are what I fill and haul up from the well to keep me in plenty of water. The green bucket is food. I keep that so ants and rats can't get to the food. And the big blue bucket is my backup storage. I think that's 60 liters of water. And it is full. On top, here's more food storage. Everything's in a Ziploc bag or a Who's What's It Tupperware container. This is very important. My thermos that I boil my hot water in every night, and then the next morning it's still warm and or hot, and I can have coffee in the mornings. And let's see. This is where everything happens. This is where I wash dishes. This is where I dry dishes, utensils, cups and important stuff. And also this is where I brush my teeth and wash my face at night. It's pretty much the extent of my beauty routine here. That would be the liquor cabinet, or where I keep my cocktail accoutrements. Most of this stuff is empty. I think I have one of these small bottles is probably full. And so that's it. Lots of food. Very exciting. I've got pans, a cutting board. I think that's got some ramen noodles on top. This is the old Peace Corps cookbook they give you. I only use it really for very basic stuff. Some people are a lot more advanced. Let's see. Sweepers, brooms, dustpans. And then this is the door to my courtyard. This goes outside. This is another 60-liter bucket that I use to catch rain in. I'm actually going to use it to store food probably when I'm away, so in case the Panya come back when Nulty is gone, they will not get to the food. So here is, I did some laundry this morning, so it is still drying. I've got 2 lines, which you can probably see. Let's see, there's Nulty. I don't know what Nulty's doing in the corner. She comes out here now. She's better about not jumping on the wall. Every once in a while, I think when there's a full moon or she gets crazy. But let's just see what she's up to. Nulty. Yeah, what you doing? Don't even think about looking up there. You're not going to jump up there. What's going on? What are you doing, baby? All right, she's amusing herself. I had this about a month or so ago. I had weeded all of these plants and it was all dirt, and within a month or 2 they've all grown back, and I think that we're just going to say that they've won the war. What else? This is a little storage shed. I don't have much in it. These are some rocks that I pulled out of the yard when I was doing my weeding project. I've got my squeegee for my floors, can't remember what that's called. That's for cutting the grass. And then this is important, my little djembe, little hoe thing. I think that's a rice strainer thing, but I never use that. And then this is just some wood that was left behind that I sort of just leave here. There's a little sort of roof, but there's a little space going out. Sometimes when Nulty would escape, sometimes she would jump up there and then jump out the back, which drove me nuts. Back over here, right by the other side of the door, we have my jikoni. This is where I cook everything. just a small little room. It's kind of got a mold problem, actually. Ooh, yeah. This is my giant bag of charcoal that's now almost empty. I actually had 2 full giant bags, but I'm probably going to have to buy some more when I get back from the US. This is where I keep a lot of the ash. I guess at one point I'll empty that bag out, but for now it's just sitting there. Here's the Jiko itself. Very exciting. This is where I do all my cooking, all my water boiling. I've got, this bag is just to help me start fires. There's a bunch of like paper that I use for kindling, and that is a little bottle of kerosene. And okay, Andrew's here, so we're gonna have to interrupt the tour for a second. Here's the kerosene. All right, so I let Andrew in, and now back to the tour. So, okay, so that's the storage shed again, and then back here, you can see it. This room is my bathing room. I don't really use it that often. I probably only bathe once a week or twice a week. I mean, a full bathe. Everything else I do in the kitchen over a basin. It's pretty much just a cement room. Let's see, there's the loofah, a little bucket I can use to rinse. Water, I'll just heat some water on my Jiko. When I do a solar shower, I suspend it from these. Most of the stuff I keep indoors though, because everything gets super dusty and moldy. Some stuff, some hangers, nails to hang stuff on, my towel, my conga. And then this is my disgusting Joe. I won't get too close, but this is the Joe. That is my toilet paper holder. It's made out of an old wine bottle. The plunger is important because my Cho is not built correctly, so everything's wrong. And then this is a water bucket I use to flush the Cho, and then here's another Cho flush bucket that I have filled up with my used water. And then, oh, Nulty makes another special appearance. Hi, Nulty. And then if you go out here, this is my gate. And then this, I'll just take a quick walk out here. There's my neighbor, Moana Edie. She's a fellow teacher. Right there is her house, her gate. She's usually got chickens wandering around, but I don't see any of them. There's her garden, which is now empty. And then down back here, this is that is my Cho. That is the plumbing for the Cho. But as you can see, it's not really built right because Chos really work on gravity, and that pipe just goes straight out. So, and then that big sort of tanky thing is always clogged because it doesn't flow, the water doesn't flow through, and it's supposed to go, there's supposed to be a pipe in there, and then that is the big sort of cistern. But the problem is that nothing really gets past this thing because this pipe does not, there's no sort of gravity pushing anything along, and I imagine there's weeds everywhere because look, oh, this is very sunny, but if we come down here a little, over here, you can see that there are, yeah, lots of weeds. That is actually just supposed to release odors, but obviously it's all clogged. I imagine there are weeds growing everywhere. And then this lovely thing is my garbage pit, where I throw my garbage and then burn it. I usually have to burn it right away, otherwise the kids and I think sometimes adults will pick through it. As Andrew said, there's nothing more fascinating to villagers than what Mzungu throw away. So, yep, this is that. When Nulty was going outside, she would do lots of explorations back here and run in the back along my neighbor's place, but those days are over. And actually, if you down the hill, if you go through the trees, there's a path down there, and there's actually a little stream that, depending on the rain, it can flow heavy or sometimes it can dry up. But there you go. And okay, so we'll go back into my courtyard. And hi, Nulty. Here's Nulty here to greet us. She is very excited. Let's lock this. You cannot go out, Nulty. You know better than this. Oh, hold on. All right, Nulty. Nulty is wrapping herself around my feet. Here we go. Let's follow Nulty. Are you going to go in the house, Nulty? Come on. Oh, come on, boo-boo. Yeah, okay, you'll get fed later. You've got to take off. You need some. And here we are back in the living room. And here's my site mate, Andrew.
Hello.
Say hello to America, Andrew.
Oh, God.
All right, and on that note, Nalty,
What,
we'll end on you.
Is that for your parents?
That's for my parents and my friends. This is...
Your gift sustained me.
Here. Excellent. There we go. All right. Say goodbye, Nalty. Meow, meow. Here, do you want some treats?
Yes.
Do you want some treats? Oh, yeah. You love you some treats. Okay, this is the way to end. Here's Nalty. Treats? Oh, okay. Where'd she go? There she goes. Gobble, gobble.